Thanks for going through all of our questions, and special thank you to the folks who came to testify. I am very frustrated by the legislature's history of preemption, and I am proud to represent 4 cities in Central Florida. That's Orlando, Winter Park, Belle Isle, and Edgewood. These 4 cities are all super unique, and they actually vary in their political persuasion. We have some cities with Republican mayors, some with Democratic mayors, but I take a lot of pride in not only working my local governments across party lines, but trying to find those solutions to solve those everyday problems. Because as Representative Gottlieb said, all politics is local, and some of the issues that we're navigating today, from homelessness to climate change, to air quality, to maintaining safer streets and ensuring that we have green spaces, like all of those are decisions and initiatives that happen at a local level. And I will say, Representative, that sometimes there are ordinances that come up that the public doesn't overwhelmingly support, but they don't actually pass. And I think it's frustrating when we drop random ordinances in committee that did not even pass, because if it sounds outrageous, then those local community members are not going to pursue it. And of course, nothing stops businesses, lobbyists from also influencing local government to sway a decision on any initiative at that level too. But what happens time and time again is lobby special interests would rather just come to the legislature, cut a check, and they get a preemption passed versus working with every 67 counties and 400 some cities. And that's undemocratic. My voters elected me to come to the legislature, but they also elected my mayors, my city officials, and they deserve to have authority to make decisions to better serve the same people that I'm elected to serve. And even when I knocked on doors in my very first campaign, this was a common issue, was local control, was I want to have the ability to decide on tree trimming all the way to wages. And this legislative body has already preempted that, and your bill doesn't repeal any of that. So that's the other part that I find to be ironic, is that we're passing this preemption to end old preemption, yet you've repealed nothing of the past to at least have a fresh slate for local governments to, try to at least get something in return for this chilling effect. Because I think what makes this a preemption to end preemption is not the fact that, we're doing anything to prohibit the influence of special interests here, but that you're chilling the ability of local governments to do anything. And when it comes to issues with the cost of living, economic development, public health, water quality, puppy protections, to sea turtles, and everything in between, this bill really preempts and ties the hands of local governments from pursuing to solve any of these problems. And for me, I think public service it should not be about politics, it shouldn't be about corporate donations. It really should be about solving problems. And unfortunately, I feel like with this bill, you're taking away the ability of local government to solve problems. And for those reasons and more, I just cannot support this today. Thank you, Chair.